Hey, when you're a project manager managing multiple projects and multiple direct reports, it can be difficult communicating exactly which items need to be completed this week and track the status of those to-dos, and make sure that everyone fully understands what they're supposed to do this week. So Ajera has a process called tasks, and it's an unfortunate term because a lot of people call phases tasks, but we're going to use the term within Ajera, so we're going to look at tasks. So on my screen, we have an example of a couple tasks that have been assigned to this example user. So one is an admin task to order plotter ink, and then we have a task associated with a project that says complete work on XYZ. So these are the tasks that have been assigned to me. This tab lists all tasks that have been assigned to all employees. Note that tasks that have not been associated with an employee do not appear on this screen. We can look at a widget that will show all tasks no matter what. And of course you can filter. So if you want to see only tasks assigned to your direct reports, they'll show there. We can filter by project, by employee, and it's just different filters. So you can see tasks assigned to you, and you see a task assigned to your direct reports. So let's go look to see how these are added into a project. So these are added from the Project Command Center. You have to click the box that says Add Task Rows, and let's add a couple of tasks to this Ruby's Barbecue project. So we're going to add a task under demolition. So we're going to call this Pat Hill demo task, and we're going to assign it to Pat D. Hill. We could put notes about what needs to be done. And we can say that this is due next week. And then we can add another task to here. I believe we're going to add this to Lisa. So typically you won't name these after people. I just want to be able to see the connection. And we can say that this is due mid next week. And we have details. All right, so that's how we add the task into the project. We go over and look at the My Tasks and refresh. And here is the task we just added to the demo phase. We can update the status. We can say that it is now in progress. And if we want, we can say it's 50% complete. And we can change, so we can't change estimated start date. Or, so when this is done, we can say this is complete. And we can enter a completion date. And so you can update statuses. I gotta put an actual start date. Okay. And so once this is saved, it's going to filter off because this is filtered to only show in progress. I'm going to change this back to in progress. And we can make notes. So if you want to have more notes here, you can say like, reason I'm stuck, discuss at meeting. And so we can put pieces in there to understand what's going on. If you want to see full transcript, you maybe put people's initials after each note so you can keep track of who said what. And so here's how we do Pat Hill's tasks. We add changes, yes. When we added those tasks, we also added a task to Lisa. And so she appears here. And so here's Lisa's task. So this is the mainstream, how Ajera wants you to use this. You can also create a widget that lists all tasks, and this you can filter by however you want because you have all the flexibility within the widgets. And then so here we have all of the tasks that are on projects that have not been assigned to an employee. I think the idea here is you can set a template of a project and you can identify the 10 tasks that have to be done with the project and have them pre-populated. And then as you need to give them to an employee, you can just add the employee name. Let's see here, what else we want to take a look at here? That there is some details in the Ajera Learning Center on tasks if you want to look at a couple more resources. So let's go back and look at some comments about how to maybe actually use this tool. So I don't know that if I had a big project that was going to end up having 50 to-dos, I don't know that I would go in and add all 50 to-dos and 50 start dates at the very beginning of the project because the project is going to change or something's going to get stuck and all those dates are going to be wrong and you're just going to have to update them again. That unless you have a very structured company where everything stays on time, that I would maybe look at just adding these tasks every week as the project moves forward. Project managers are always the production bottleneck, so as much as you can, try to teach your employees to maybe add these tasks for you, although they may not have access to the Project Command Center, that as much as you can delegate those tasks down to the PMs. So maybe have a weekly staff meeting and say, I need you to do these 3 things on this project this week, and expect that the engineer would go back and add those 3 things with the start and due dates within the Project Command Center, so the project manager is not typing in Project Command Center all day. And with that, just a quick overview of how to do Ajera Tasks. Thanks.